Good evening and welcome back to the Raymond Igesha Technical Center. Back here we are seeing the teams walking out with the new look Gazelles, as one will say. So far, the standing of the female league from the first round reads the Superstar. They has taken the lead far out in front with some 15 points. And the EastEnders follow closely. And they are on 11 with the Youngsters, who are on 9. Shining Stars, Diamond Queens, and Little Soldiers all has 7 points. What separates them and position them is the goal difference, with Shining Stars negative 1, but with 7 games. The Diamond Queen tonight, once they would win their game or draw, they will go ahead of the Shining Stars. And I guess that is something that has to be sorted, because the Shining Stars with a minus 1 goal difference and in 4th position with 7 points, we will have to take a look at that. So far, the leading goal scorer is Collier Johnson with 17, way out. The shot from the Superstars. Boston for the Queens has a 7. Duran from EastEnders with 7 as well. And it's Adriana Connor from the Youngsters with 5. Tanisha Willett with 4. Sharice Richardson from the Youngsters with 3. Camille Gums with 3. Reba Stott with 2. And Colleen Johnson with 2. That ends off the top 9 goal scorers. We're going to take it to the middle now, where it is going to be the Queens who will get us started. It is going to be Desiree Boston, who's standing over the ball with the kick. It's black and white, the Queens playing in, and the green and white is the Gazelles. Gazelles kicking right to left and left to right. It's the Queen. Ball has been kicked, and it's the Queen on the attack immediately, but stoutly defended there by Vanterpool. New look goalkeeper Samisha is back in goal on Ireland. She has been named in the provisional squad as well for the national win team. We wish all our selectees a very happy time in camp. I wish them the very best, and that they can go on to represent Angola. Here is the Queens. Harley looking to square that one in. Ball cut out. The Gazelles have missed Sissy as well for a number of games, and she's with them today. Here is a good run here. Queens. Ball crossed. Looking for Boston. On the top of the 18 and the arc. Linton picks it up. Linton goes wide. And too heavy a touch. It's going to be a throw into the Gazelles.
What I've noticed, Millie, with the Diamonds Queens team, especially for this season, they've got quite a number of players who has had a very, very good motor, especially in midfield. They have some good fast movers, aggressive players, and for the most part, they have really string a number of passes well when compared to their last showing. So they've the results really tells the story on their standings in the tournament so far.
Indeed. Harley getting back there. It's going to be a free kick. It's a handball, says the referee. Linton with the free kick. Served over. Guns dispossessed. Cleared by Vanterpool. Back to Linton. Linton puts this one through. Cut out ball, cut out. Roxanne. And here comes Gums with a cross. She's going to find help. Boston is waiting. Ball crossing. Harley with the shot. Blocked. Ball cleared. Out for a corner.
Connor is going to have a work cut out for her here this afternoon because the Diamonds Queens, I've seen them being very relentless.
We're running through the lineups very quickly. Before this corner kick, we go through the Queens. It's Blair, number 23. Boston, number 9. Number 16 is Gums. That's Camille Gums. Number 18 is Harley. That's Casey and Harley. Number 12 is Henry. Number 17, Hodge. That's their Hodge. Number 8 is Linton. Corner coming in. Shot by Harley. Ball blocked. Follow-up shot by Blair was also blocked. Blair looking for Boston. Can't find Boston. Finds Vanterpool who clears. Ball is back with Blair. And this is the right flank. Blair. Ball goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. To finish the lineup for the Queens, it's Tia Hodge, number 17. Number 8 is Linton. Number 5 is Roach. That's Zaria Roach. Number 1 in goal is Laurencia Ruan and Reba Stott, wearing the captain's armband, number 3. And there is a back piece here, and Sawyer Williams, number 25. Tussle for the ball. Samisha clears. The lineup for Gazelles.
The lineup for the Gazelles sees Samisa Conaway, the number 35 short. She's in goal. Number 26, Sharice Henry. Number 12, Jocelyn Hercules. Number 28, Rihanna Richardson. Number 6, Richelle Romney. Number 24, Phaedra Romney. Number 8, Julian Vanterpool. Number 16, Sissy Walker. Number 20, Tia Webster. And rounding out the team, we've got Nakia Webster. She wears the number 19 shirt.
Ball. Vanterpool clears. Only as far as start. Reba start. Pushes it forward to Gums. Camille Gums pushes it forward. Finds Henry. Henry doesn't do much. It's cleared by Vanterpool again. Picked up by Casey and Harley. Cleared again by Vanterpool. Roach. Tia Hodge. Drops it wide for Harley. Gives it away. But it's back with Hodge. Harley. Williams. Turns. Look to goal line. In fact, the ball goes into touch for a throw into the Gazelles.
Well, this play has been concentrated more in the defensive area for the Gazelles. They have not been able to mount any meaningful attacks. And when the blood warms a little bit more, because we're just into the 8 minutes of play, you may see some more efforts on goal by the Diamonds Queens.
What the Gazelles, the defense can't find themselves doing is playing too high, because Boston is fast, Blair is fast, and Camille Gums is fast. So they can't get caught out because they can't get run around.
That's good work there. And Millie or Vanterpool, Julian, could have easily been classified as maybe 3 of the 5 better players, especially when Anguilla would have started on the female side of things. Very, very good player. A lot older now, more defensive, but she has good skills in midfield and could really make some moves.
Well, she doesn't play midfield, she plays in the defense now. Maybe she needs to be playing midfield and control the midfield and look to take the pressure off our defensive line, Tony.
Yes.
Blair, look to turn. Oh, gets around her player very easily. Blair, still Blair. With a shot, goes wide.
Well, I think she more wanted to cross that one, but I guess just a little bit too anxious. She had enough space and enough time. She had some yards in front of her. She could have advanced more, but electing to cross, that ended up to be a shot.
Ball played wide, and it goes into touch. Not controlled there by the Gazelles.
Number 18.
And that's number 28 for the Gazelles in the person of Richardson.
Again, she misses.
Richardson. It's going to be a throw-in. Blair takes the throw. Queens with the ball. Reba start. Williams. Back to looking for Hodge, but she gets it back now. And now Hodge gets the ball. Hodge. Drives it through, but finds Vanterpool.
Isn't that just really easy?
That's too easy. Linton with a cross. Camille. Now clearance comes. Sissy Walker with the ball. Camille with a shot. Oh, it ricochets off the post, off the upright, and out for a goal kick. That could so easily be the first goal, Tony. The keeper's best friend.
Kana is going to have her work cut out here for her this evening. So we do hope that she was in the pick of things at college, because team is under some serious pressure here. And only for the moment of time that shots will be ringing on target towards goal.
Henry puts it across, looking for Boston, out for a corner.
Yes, it just can't seems to string any passes together to get away from their danger area under some pressure. The Gazelles FC, but it's still 0-0. One shot on target that hit the right upright.
Linton uses Reba start, pulls it back, goes back to Linton, who finds Harley finds Blair, goes wide.
Yeah, shot and goal, but Connor doesn't have too much of work to do. Just look at that one sailing outside the upright for a goal kick.
One of the persons who are not afraid of hitting the ball at all is Desrina Blair. Desrina Boston, sorry. Desrina Boston. Alexander, tussle there. Won by River Start. Blair, Hodge, Linton. Was looking for Gums. Now she gets it back, Linton. Puts it across and it's going high over the crossbar.
Yes, it just should have just hang it right there. But maybe just a tad bit too much power.
Edge of that 6-yard box.
Yes. Just hang it right there. And just a little bit of just overhitting it and takes it over the goal line. But you can see, Millie, that Gazelles, they have one player up front and who hardly sees the touch of the ball. They are very much pegged back into their area and can't get out at all.
Blair looking for Boston. Boston is fast, but not that fast at all. Throw into the Gazelles.
So sometimes when you're playing teams like these, you can get carried away, and trying to force it a little bit too much, and it takes you out of your natural game plan. And so far, we've seen one shot that hit the upright, but not a lot of shots on goal as you would hope. So maybe just rounding into their own, but they have certainly have the Gazelles deep into the defensive half.
Tussle here for the ball. Blair wins it. Blair drops it for Linton. Linton looks up. Linton drives at goal. Samisha is there. No damage done. This one, Roach picks it up. Roach to Blair. Blair has Walker for company. Roach looks for, finds Linton. Linton looks up. Holds it up. Oh, Blair wasn't making that run. Not on the same page there at all.
Maybe she should have tried. Is that Boston? Yes.
She had Camille Gums and she had Boston.
Yeah, oh yes, that's Camille. Yeah, she probably should have tried to pick out Camille going down that area as opposed to going back to Blair, who was a lot further back actually.
Webster goes out, throw into the Queens. Reba start. Hodge drives it forward. Young Henry.
Yes, trying to string some passes together now is the Gazelles.
Not going to get much further in there.
Yes.
As the ball is played forward. Henry goes down. Gets right back up. It's Alexander. Doesn't hold on to it. Ball driven forward. Tia Webster. It's going to leave it for Connor. Connor puts it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, so Connor being very alert.
Pressure being put on her by Camille Gums.
Yes.
Blair. Back to Roach. Linton has company. Shugs off one, shugs off two. Linton looks for, can't find Boston. Roxanne is there. Walker puts it forward. Richardson. Picked up there. Harley. Queens on the attack. Harley looking to split the defense. Look, can't get up around Vanterpool. Hodge. Start fine. Williams. Harley. Gums looking to turn. She had Blair for company. She could have gone Blair. Harley gets around Roxanne. Gums with an attempted shot block. Blair gets it. Blair with a cross. Henry can't get it down. Oh, ball keep bouncing. Just couldn't get it down at all, Tony.
Yeah, Harley was trying to get a boot onto that one, but it was always, it bounced and it just ricocheted from her boot and goes over the goal line for a goal kick. But it was just right there, just asking to be spanked, but couldn't get a shot off was Harley.
Oh, Miss Kike. Gums with a shot, goes wide.
Yeah, idea and effort, but maybe just too high because always sailing over the bar. And again, the play has been concentrated in this half, Millie, since the game started.
You said that you've not really been here for the Gazelles game, and that's what has been happening for most of Gazelles game. Most of the play takes place in their half, and is the reason why I was saying to you that the keepers have done the keeper has done a tremendous job. Young Fleming has done a tremendous job thus far, because the score sheet doesn't tell the reality of it, Tony. Really doesn't. I think that the score line when these two teams met in the first round was some 9-0.
Yes. Oh.
Had it not been for Fleming, it could have very well been 20-odd.
Well, they've got their work cut out for them here this afternoon. So we'd like to see a lot more balance across these teams. One or two very, very good teams as well, especially if you're building. Well, if you're building like the Diamonds Queen were doing for the past 2 seasons, and now they're seeing and reaping some of the rewards. Some of these older teams, the Gazelles were the team that was, when they only had 4 teams, that was one of the premier teams. They would have won the cup on a couple of occasions. In the first inception, I had an opportunity to coach some of the girls as well. That's what I was saying to you, working with Julian Vanterpool, seeing her skill level. It's, it's a pity that she didn't really push it and push to go a lot further. And so we see more balance across these teams, especially these teams we're looking at here now. Here's Attack Green Mountain, but missed there. I'm so sure the game will be a lot more competitive and a lot more enjoying when you're watching or commentating these games as well.
Indeed. Well, it's just some work for the Gazelles to do in the off-season.
Yes.
As they rebuild. And be dearly looking for the transfer window as well. Blair can't get past Roxanne. Boston for the first time gets up a boot to the ball. Linton looking for Blair, can't find her. It's picked up there by, looks like Richardson.
But I think though, because they're so stacked up in defense, it will take a bit more guile, a bit more patience from the Diamond Queens as well to break the deadlock, because the traffic in defense is it's so busy in terms of the bodies and the players that are there that they will certainly need to be a lot more patient and take their time to break down and to get around all these players that's been packed to the back there.
And so there has been a change in personnel. It's Henry who has come over to this right-hand side, and Blair has been shifted to the middle.
Probably that might be a better option. She can use her speed and her skills to at least get through and to get past.
Linton. Good ball handling here by the Queens. Blair. Harley. Back to Blair. Oh, intercepted there by Webster. Given away to Tia Hodge. Roxanne as well. She gives it right there. Ball forward to Henry. Henry puts it forward for Boston. Boston looking to get the better. This is a good ball. Oh, just going to turn with the ball there, Camille. Walker. To Webster. Linton with a shot.
A little bit overzealous there. I think she had players on either side. Probably might have been sort of well to spring those players in.
Williams. Drops it wide for Harley. Has company, but she lays it off to Blair. Blair. Good booting by Nakia Webster. Here comes the Gazelles, but the ball intercepted. Gazelles. Gazelle. Tia Hodge gets the better for Linton. Goes wide to Harley. Harley. With a cross. Ball bouncing around. Boston with the shot. Boston with the goal in the 26th minute of play. There's Rena Boston on the board for the Queen.
Well, a wide open shot, and it was just a matter of time before the deadlock has been broken. And even with your first choice keeper, overseas based, she could hardly do anything to stop that one. Well placed, well struck as well. And good goal to open up the Diamond Queen scoring.
Indeed. Good ball handling, good movement of the ball by the Queens. And even with a stock defense, were able to get to the defense of the Gazelles. It's 1-0 in the 27th minute of play. Blair. Harley. looking for, can't find Camille, but it's back with Blair. Blair looks up, long ball forward, picked up by Vanterpool, who drives it downfield. Roach chucks back, ball coming off her head. She has Reba start for company of one outlet, and she uses her. Linton goes looking for Henry. Ball comes off the boot of Linton. Attempted cross, good walk by Webster. Ball goes into touch over the wall. Corner to the Queens. It's going to be taken by Gums. Camille Gums with a left foot corner. Swings it in, goes behind. Not a good one at all.
Just swings it a little bit too much. And goal kick. Yeah, so that's a goal to show for their exploits, the Diamonds Queens. But they continue this way. What did the referee blow for? Well, the ball was still.
The ball was rolling,
okay.
But she was indicated that she passed the ball to her to take the goal kick. Henry. Boston wins it. Boston looks for, finds Blair. Blair to Gums. Attempting to find Gums there, ball going straight through to the keeper.
Yeah, all the players are so far away from the ball.
Blair. Gums, back to Blair. Blair with a shot. Blair with a goal in the 30th minute of play. Combination of Blair and Gums, and Blair getting it past corner and into the back of the net on the 30th minute of play to make it 2-0.
And Millie, it's going to be a very long night for Connor in goal, and she might be saying, well, maybe I shouldn't have picked the opportunity to get into goal so early, because he certainly doesn't really have any help behind there at all. Playing 11 on 11, but it almost looked like 6 on 11.
Here is a long ball. Henry chasing, gets to it too. Oh, and she got back there well.
Again, yes.
Henry puts it out. And it's Henry versus Henry.
She knocked it in and ran from outside and almost
and got it back.
Yes.
Yes. Roach with the throw for the Queens. Throw taken. Webster knocks it out again. She could have gone down the field. Yeah. Roach again with the throw. Linton. It's with Roach. Finds Blair. Blair with the shot. Block corner.
She's trying to probably push it on the inside, and I think if she had a elected to at least advance further. She would have gotten around the defender there and had near post and still center to decide what she would want to do. Because they given her lots of space, not closing down the areas as they need to, and they'll be hard pressed to really keep the diamond screens out.
Linton again does the same as Gums.
This time trying to really pull the kick back out, but not doing so. And it's wasting the corner. Again, position is with the diamond screens again.
And here comes the rain, Tony. We love it here. Henry. Cross. Roxanne picks it up. Gets around Linton. Holds on to it. Turns back. Gives it to Henry. It intercepted. Henry. Boston! Boston is strong! Oh my!
That's a shot. As a shot, anything lower than that ended up into the back of the net, Millie. But good work there from the diminutive Boston getting through and just getting a toe poke on that, but maybe just getting it too high and over the bar. But had that ball been dipping and lower, Connor would have been in some serious trouble. Yes, the rain comes, and we know that there's a wave that's out there that we could probably see sometime later this week. We do hope that development just brings us some rain, Millie.
Well, that's what we need. We need the rain. No, nothing more. Blair. Cleared by Vanterpool. And now, it seemed like Gazelle could make some headway. There was none to make. Reba start. Through to Gums. Camille Gums. Intercepted there, but Henry's there. Gums. Camille. Linton. Gets it across to Blair. Looking to get around Romney. Look to find Boston.
It's a handball, yeah.
It's a handball. And it's going to be a free kick from in the arc.
It's a dangerous spot too. Straight down the center, almost.
Who's going to take it? It's going to be Blair. And she's going to be going to goal.
Blair
is going to go to goal. She's going to look to go to the far corner. The upper V. She's going to look for that V, Tony.
Let's see what happens.
Shot at goal! Oh, straight to the corner. Straight to corner. Thought she was going to lift it, but she went on the ground. And Connor was equal to the task.
It's a good stop there by Connor.
And now the ball is wet. It is going to be a little more difficult. Yeah. You'll have to read it well. Henry for the Queens. Good cross. Oh, Gums can't lay a boot on that one. Tussle her for the ball. Henry. Gazelles on the attack, but it's cut out immediately there. It's Tia Webster. Tia. Reba start. Ball driven. It's going to go into touch. Throw into the Gazelles.
Players will have to be a little bit more.
Tony, you think that the rain is coming down the roundabout?
Well, The roundabout at the show. But
It's only one night I left here with the rain pouring. The rain actually literally came for, I mean, pouring rain. This is not pouring rain. It was pouring rain. Dogs and cats, as we were saying.
and when you reach
And it came for about half an hour to 45 minutes. It was a lot of rain, Tony. And when I left here going home, I drove for about 1 minute and I drove straight on dry road.
Well, probably might be falling in more places than here because like the clouds that we saw.
Here is a shot and it goes wide.
Wow, there's a good effort there by the player there with a wet ball coming in. And if out there is as cold as in here, Billy, in the boot, I certainly want to be playing in that out there.
And there is the referee is having a conversation there with two players saying, I don't want that on my field. That seemed to be Blair and Romney. It's going to be a goal kick. We do thank God for the rain. We really do need it.
Certainly, definitely.
Animals need to see green grass. The number of persons who in these times need assistance to be filled. Harley finds Gums, turns, Gums. Henry's offside.
The offside. And what Gum should have done is turn and...
Well, I think what she should have done was just turn and whip the ball.
Yes. She had a few options, well. Maybe just a little bit too slow in gathering it and getting it.
Ball is played wide for Henry. No, can't control. That's not Henry. That's number 26 is Henry. That's the number 28 in the person of Richardson. Richardson. Throw to the Queens. Linton. Oh, does well. With a shot! Connor can't control. Oh, she does now.
Yes.
Boston was interesting.
Yes, it's
Boston was right on her doorstep.
good recovery there because the ground is wet, the boot is wet, ball is wet, and so gathering only posed a challenge, but she did recover and recovered well.
Well, the ref has called the two captains.
Yes, there's one of there's a lot of chatter going on, bickering out there.
Yes, let's call the captains, and they say, I need none of that. I need none of that. Control your team. Free kick. Fantapole. Start clears. Casey and Harley. Down the left flank, Harley. Boston. Boston. Harley turns, drops it wide for Blair. Here comes Blair. Looking to get around and find it's back to Blair. Controls. Finds Harley. Harley gets it across. Boston cleared out. It goes over the goal line. And it's a corner. Oh, no, says the referee. Wrong. The AR was saying corner. The referee said no, it's a goal kick.
I was there for the asking, there for the Diamonds Queens, but it almost appears as though the defender did clear the ball, but I'm not sure whether it's taking a deflection from the striker there. Good move there, Boston.
Oh, Camille Gums just couldn't wrap the boot around that one to redirect it into the back of the net. Blair puts it through. Henry. Romney can clear. Good walk by Hodge. Blair. Loses out to Romney. Hercules does well. Romney drives it forward, but just as far as Sawyer Williams drops it wide to Harley. Harley back in the middle. Webster is there. Cut out by Linton. Linton to Henry. Henry to Gums. Gums again can't find her feet. Richardson looking to get around Roach. I'm going to be so easy. Roach, Henry. Looking for, can't find Gums. Drops it wide for Henry. Henry puts it into touch.
Henry played for Stony Ground School. She's been a striker for Stony Ground School.
One of the strikers, indeed.
Okay. No, yes.
Camille Gums. Gums finds Boston. Heavy touch. Harley. Can she get a shot off? Romney clears. Hodge with the attempted shot.
Well, still living dangerously there.
Boston with a shot into the arms of the keeper. Looping shot there, ball. It's looping off the boot. At 45,
yes.
See the clock. Anytime now, the final whistle can go for the half. It has gone indeed, and that's halftime, Tony.
Well, halftime, Diamonds Queens on dominant against the Gazelles, not allowing them to breathe a sigh of relief at all, and has gotten 2 goals to show for it. And we certainly will see more of the same because so far the Diamonds Queens, they are not allowing the Gazelles to get out of their second half. And so we were happy to bring you the first half. We've still got another 45 minutes for you. Stay tuned, maybe get a glass of water, a glass of milk, some tea, popcorn, what have you, and pop back into your, in front of your screen in about 8 minutes' time when we bring you the second half of this encounter, the Diamonds Queens versus the Gazelles FC.
back to REGTC. Has been a substitution for the Gazelles. Seem to be Sissy Walker. She's coming off of an injury. Seem to be Walker that has been substituted.
Millie, they'll certainly need to do much better than they did in the first half. Otherwise, we most likely would see more of the same. It's a Gazelles a lot further forward than the first half. But again, cut out there by the Diamond Screen's defense. It's a good reverse pass. But you read well there by the defense. Boston, tell me a little bit more about Boston.
Boston is that's offside by Henry. Boston is from St. Martin indeed, of course. And she's one of the players that St. Martin indeed has been hailing. One of the youth player.
So in the show can see that in her play, very speedy, very nifty, aggressive.
Her speed, her pace is unmatched. It's unlike anything that we've seen here. You'll have to speak about the likes of Collier, Johnson. Mm-hmm. A tussle for the ball. Harley gets the better of Hercules and Frazier. Ball across by Williams to Hodge. It's with Linton. Linton gives it away. And in fact, Blair gets a boot to that one. Blair looking to get past Romney, can't. Picked up by Boston. Boston puts it through. Gets the heel of Blair. And Webster can clear. That's the type of player I would want to see more from the Gazelles, Tony. To see the ball driven up the field. Not just aimlessly, but to see the likes of Webster and Vanderpool. Here is Boston. 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 Still Boston. Still Boston with a shot. And covered well by Connor.
Yes, Connor looks like she's certainly been between the sticks. But good work there from Boston. Shifting to her right, cutting back to her left, and getting a good shot off. But equal to the task was Connor diving to her right and clutching well.
Hodge. Blair puts it through to heavier touch. Camille can't get to the end of that one. Keeper takes it. No damage done here.
But Millie, you could tell what coaching does for you, because in the past we would have seen Samisha Connor in the way she collects the ball of farm, not really as it should be, but so far what we have seen here this evening is that she has exhibit all the skills of how to collect the ball in goalkeeping areas, and it's pretty much on display here this evening.
Yes, here's a ball that is squared over by Blair to Gums. Camille does well to keep that one in. She has Nakia for company, but she gets past Nakia very easily. Camille has to gets it back to Harley. Harley serves it in. Boston gets it. Boston is through. Boston! In the 50th minute of play, Desrina Boston makes it 3-0.
Yes, and we just I just asked you to just give me a brief history in Boston, and you can see what you would have said. Really picking up the ball inside the box, turning, good control, good awareness of where to shoot, and absolutely no chance for Samisha Khanna in goal there. All the hard work done by Boston, and good finish, good goal for goal number 3 for the Diamonds Queens.
Blair on the right flank of play. Blair. Speedy. To Henry. Judy and Henry. Henry. Ball cut out by Webster. Given away. Ball. Tussle there. Hercules gets the better of Harley. Hercules. Tussle. Harley gets the ball. To Harriet. Oh, that's a good one. But ever-present Vanderpool.
Yes.
Clears it out.
I would love to. Well, Vanderpool is maybe saying, well, if I stay at the back, I will limit the number of goals that can get past the goalkeeper there. And so she's taking the task to play in central defense, but she's one of the better players with her understanding of as to how to play. But the help surely needed for the Gazelles FC.
Harley squares it in. Cleared by Romney. Ball is going to run into touch for a throw to the Queens. It's 3-0. 3-0 in favor of the Queens in the 52nd minute of play. Coming up tomorrow, we have 2 big games. It's Father's Day. It is indeed Father's Day. And we are saying advance Father's Day greetings already to our fathers. We wish you the very best as we remember all our fathers.
Yes.
Tony, we're going to start with you.
Yes, Millie, and as I could certainly share the same sentiments to you as well. We know we good move there by Harley. We know we are sometimes the forgotten one, as many attention that mothers get from time to time is not afforded to us, but nevertheless we are thankful to be in the land of the living and to just have that acknowledgement as well.
Indeed. Tony, you heard any ad at all about any discounting, any special anything for Father's Day?
Not at all. It was in St. Martin, and it wasn't even mentioned whether this celebrated it or not. Not too sure, but
shot coming in there by Henry, but it's taken cleanly and very easily too by Connor.
Yeah, so that's just, and mothers do deserve their just due, but I can say
you cannot be a mother without
fathers should be given, that sense of worth as well to
Blair with a shot. Romney clears. Hodge picks it up. Back to Blair. Oh, Blair. Misread the color of the shirt.
Yes.
Ball played forward. Who's going to get to the end of that one? It's Henry. And Gazelles will look to Bill. Given away again. Harley. Linton. Back to Harley. Good 1-2 ball. Harley. Looking for a good walk by Vanderpool again. Blair turns. Blair shoots! Good defending there by Webster. Hodge to Blair. Blair with the shot again. Camille. It's going to be a corner.
This time Connor doesn't collect cleanly. And just a few observations and some of the players, especially for Diamond Queens, you've got to start playing at the back. Look very composed. At times looks as though she's carrying an injury. I could possibly. So runs very gingerly, but is very circumspect, very adept to what she wants to do with the ball. You have Hodge, who seems to be playing in defensive midfield, knows exactly, and that corner kick coming from Camille again.
And again outside.
Yes. As I was saying, Hodge, who sees and knows exactly where she wants to pass the ball. So she does very rarely overhandles. A lot of one-to passes, a lot of one-touch passes from Hodge in the midfield, and her percentage rate in her accuracy is pretty high as well.
Yes, Hodge again looks for. This time, commentator scores, doesn't fire in the gums. Connor drives it forward. Hodge finds Blair. Blair puts it through for Jordan. Jordan is going to control it. Good work done there. And she finds Blair. No, not heavy enough. Romney can clear. Henry for intercepted by Linton with a shot. Shelled, but not too far from her, and was able to take it, Connor.
Yes. So we have games tomorrow coming up at is it at 6 o'clock? We'll have the goals as well
at 6 in the PM. We are going to be live, and the nightcap game is going to be the Royal Lions. They are going to be up against the Diamond FC. The Queens cap it off tonight, and the boys will cap it off tomorrow night.
That should be a good match. Tomorrow, they are 1-1 so far for the season. Well, is it 1-1 or 2-1?
For the Rowan Lions.
Yes, I think it's 2-1 because in the final four, they did 2 goals to 1, and so
the Rowan Lions would have played one game that would have been against the
Eagles Claw.
Eagle Claw, and they lost to the Eagle Claw 2 goals to 1.
Yes, so all to play for both teams. All just given away, and big boot up field again.
Hercules goes down. So tomorrow, by the grace of Almighty God, Tony, our first game is going to be at 6 in the PM. It is going to be the Little Soldiers. They will be up against the EastEnders, and then that's the youngsters against the EastEnders. Yes, the youngsters will see the EastEnders, and the Rowan Lions will see the Diamond FC.
So those should be 2 good matches. The youngsters,
indeed,
once the youngsters and the EastEnders, up and coming team.
I'll drop wide for Williams. Linton cuts back. Looks for, finds Blair. Head up, put it forward, and luckily for Connor that she wasn't on her line because Boston was away.
I think
this could be. Oh, she had to lift that one. Henry had to lift it. She had to lift it over her head.
I think that pass there from Boston, not Boston, the other young lady there in the red boots.
That's Blair.
Blair. Well, I think
Camille
corner
comes.
side.
Back to Blair. Blair with the shot. Straight to corner.
Yes. Corner side and read it well. And I think that's why the pass didn't come off as she would have wanted. She read it and almost as a sweeper just came and collected it. But good playing all round.
Gazelles with the ball. Fisher. Linton. Ball goes into touch for a throw into the Queens.
And the keeper in goal, as we're saying, am I going to go whole 90 minutes without a touch?
Should taken by Williams. Harley. Cleared out by Romney. Another throw to the Queens. Harley. Through to the Gazelles. Linton. Williams. Williams drives it forward. Hercules can control Harley. Blair. Blair drives it wide for Henry. Too heavy. Jody and Henry unable to get to the end of that one. Let me see a substitution not too distant. Future for the Queens. You're seeing Linton warming up. Boston. Blair. Boston. Henry. Ball across. Romney attempted clearance. Falls nicely for Boston. Harley. Ball into the arms of waiting keeper. No damage done in the 64th minute of play. Handball. And the keeper can get a hand to this one. Can she? Will she? Vanderpool can go to goal from there. Vanderpool will be definitely going to goal from there. But it's ever-present Hodge. Camille drops it wide for Harley. Why didn't she take it a little wider? Was looking to push that one around Vanderpool. She was looking for Camille. The ball is going to run into touch for a throw into the Queens.
Yes, and again, not enough players moving forward for the Gazelles, just hanging on.
Linton. Linton. Camille Gums. Puts it across the box. Blair. Boston shot coming in there.
Boston almost was able to pull the trigger there. Almost was able to pull the trigger there. Right. To the 65th minute of play, so another 25 minutes and whatever added time we may have. But so far it has all been Diamond Screens. They are the one who's been dominating from start to finish. And so far they've got to the good 3 goals to 0 in favor of the Diamond Screens.
Linton. Ball across. Van de Poel knocks it into touch.
Not taking any chances, no prisoners at all.
Blair with a shot. Ball going wide.
Yes. They're pressing the Diamond Screens, looking for a 4th goal. So far, getting close, but not on target as they would like.
Harley. Linton picks it up. Shrugs off a challenge. Shrugs off a second. Looking to get it through to Boston. Was unable to. Williams finds Blair. Blair with a long shot. And the keeper is there. Not going to trouble Connor from that kind of distance. And the substitution. We think it's going to be Linton for Henry. Williams stands so ground. Finally, we must start to Harley. Linton. Drives it wide for Henry. Henry. Cuts. Henry. To Blair. Blair with a shot! Blair with a goal!
All too powerful for Connor there. She got her fingers up, but the power just pushes those gloves back and into the back of the net for goal.
Number 4 in the 68th minute of play. It's Boston 2, Blair 2. Sharia go, and the substitution comes now. It is Henry who goes and Linton. Four goals to 0. The Queens lead. Blair. Boston. Blair. Boston. Gums turns. Gums with a shot. Ooh, and it ricocheted off Webster and fell nicely at the feet of Connor.
She was searching for that far corner, but it's a deflection to the top of the bit, and it's got
Linton with her first touch. Linton travels. Linton shoots. Linton Good work by Vanderpool again, standing tall.
Millie, we shall see maybe 2 more goals for the...
May I just see that? Adia Linton. Hodge. Harley. Boston! Point blank save by Connor.
Connor in the right spot at the right time and makes no mistake, no rebound. Grabbed onto that one and smothered it as if to say, yes, you might have gotten 4 past me, but not a 5th one.
William shields a ball and then gets it to Harley. Harley finds Linton. Linton holds it up and finds Blair. Ball looking to go over the top, looking to find Camille. Ball goes into touch for a throw into the Gazelles in the 72nd minute of play. Taken. Nakia Webster drives it forward, but just as far as Stair Hodge. Hodge gives it away. Ball driven downfield. Reba start. Gets hit in our face, but Roach covers. And Reba start can take all the time that she needs to clean her face. Blair. Linton with a cross. Ball cut out nicely by Tia Webster. Good work done there by Richardson. Roach. Blair. Linton. Not on the same page. Ball goes into touch, throw into the Queens.
Still pressing. Senali pass in. They're still pressing for goal number 5. Move. Again, almost getting past Connor there. Harley with a shot and goal. She's looking to score as well. Camille is looking to get on the score sheet.
Boston is up to 9. She's a way distant in second place behind Johnston, who is on 17.
17, wow.
Henry puts it into touch. Or in fact, it's Linton who puts it into touch for a throw into the Gazelles. Webster will take the draw. Blair. Linton, that's Jendai. Jendai finds Boston. Boston wins the ball and Boston gets the goal. Boston cut the ball off the boot of Vanderpool and she burst the net again. Boston in the 75th minute of play.
Yes, Boston. I thought Vanderpool would have done all the hard work there, but just giving a stiff, just as a whiff, just picked her pocket. Boston Vanderpool, because Vanderpool had done all the hard work getting her body in between Boston and the ball, but just the fleet-footedness of Boston and the way how she moves so swiftly, she got around Vanderpool enough to sneak the ball away from her, and in the end finished well, even though Connor did attempt to save. The power took the ball into the back of the net, and she has gotten a hat-trick.
There's Rena Boston, a hat-trick on the night. Goal number 10. She's inching her way. Camille with a shot! Boston follows up. Keeper takes it. Still 7 goals away. Far away. Linton taking that one in her chest, and she goes down. May also need her pump.
Yes, football is a very aggressive sport, tough sport. But
she's bringing up
very sweet game.
She's vomiting.
Probably. Again, knocked there in the midriff. I could recall one time we were playing against, it was the Rowan Lions, we were playing against the Cool Runnings. And merely I ran across the intercept a pass from one of the Cool Runnings players. Actually 2 of us, and I just got this unexpected hit in my side. And man, I felt that I was going to meet my maker, because just that split second, like my wind was completely stopped, and I was happy to know that we couldn't keep on playing in the same match, but just some of the nuances, the knocks, the little bumps and bruises here, but I'd say the game itself is a very sweet and entertaining game, and it is the most played sport that's been played across the globe. That's football, aside from the bumps and bruises. And no cricket is sweet as well, Millie.
I don't know if there's any sport that is sweeter than cricket.
But
I'm listening to you.
But I'm telling you, while I enjoy playing cricket, I think I get a greater sense of satisfaction, because it's not in cricket. It's like you have one chance. You have one chance to affect. But in football, you have like 90 minutes, as long as you're not being substituted, to really make a stamp on the game.
Well, will the goalkeeper get a first touch?
Not at all.
Reba is saying, I'm not going to give you any touch tonight. I'm not giving you a sniff of this ball tonight, says Reba. Here is Harley. Ball to Camille Gums. Camille Gums. Camille to Boston. Boston with a shot straight to Connor.
Yeah, she would want to have that one back after she was finishing so well.
Yes.
But good work from Camille.
Ball
and
bubbled.
Not being selfish as well, because Camille could have easily shot that one with her left foot as well, but she saw Boston and really served her. And this time she can't get past Samisha Connor.
Good work by Harley. Very good work. Can she keep this one in? She does. Harley to Linton. Linton. Still Linton traveling with the ball. Linton trying to find Linton. That was they are trying to find Jendaye. Boston with a shot. Straight to corner again.
Yes, kind of saves well. Down our throat. Saves the ball very well.
Just eating some time out of this game.
Yes. Into the 79th minute of play.
In fact, into the 80th minute of play.
88th minute, yes. We may get out of here by 10-10, Millie.
Now, comes. Find Boston. Finds Harley looking together. Oh, it's looking together around Nakia Webster. Handball, no. Harley. Nakia Webster gets a bit of Harley.
Well, Harley's still in play. Boston is still going. Energize the money she's.
Ball played across. And Tia puts it forward for Gums. For Blair. She's going to drive, you know. She's going to hit that one hard. And it goes wide.
Good effort there by Blair. And almost getting that left corner. I'm not sure had that gone on target with that power, whether Connor would have gotten a hand to it, but left to be seen. But good effort there from Blair.
Linton unable to get boot to that one. It's going to be a throw into the Queens. Linton with a cross. Vanterpool with the clearance. Picked up there by Linton. Jendaye finds Adea. Pulls it back. Finds Blair. Romney cuts it out. Romney attempted clearance, but Linton again is there. Drives it forward on the left flank for Kissy and Harley. Harley has Hercules for company. Blows her away. Gets it to... Oh, ball falls to Camille Gums. And Gums is bodied off the ball. Harley puts it into touch for a throw to the Gazelles.
Harley does put quite a bit of work in midfield going forward. She seems to be a very fit, energetic player and does cover quite a lot of ground.
In the 84th minute of play, I think on the next out that we're going to see some substitutions for the Diamond FC. We've only seen one. I think we are going to see another 4. Oh, they're going to use up all, Tony.
That's good.
For the first time, the goalkeeper touches the ball. Oh, she makes a hash of it. Haven't had a touch. That's a penalty. Isn't that a penalty? No.
Didn't pick it up.
Isn't that a penalty?
To me, that's a penalty, but to me, that's a penalty. But obviously, we've seen quite a few.
Roach. Down the right flank. Linton is fast. Linton, still Linton. Ball goes out.
I think she was sleeping. Millie.
Yes.
She was
Substitution
sleeping.
will come now.
And didn't see the
So,
She was so fast asleep that she miskicked it, thought it was going outside, didn't go outside. In the end,
Gums has gone, Casey and Harley has gone, Sawyer Williams has gone, and Adair Linton has gone.
again the changes. I think she just took too long to get a touch, Millie.
Yes.
And maybe she said, well, I'm going to get several touches.
And is that the player coach, Isabel? Boston with a shot, Boston with a goal, number 6.
And that's what goal number 4 for
4 for Boston on the night in the 86th minute of play.
Virtually just putting the icing on the cake there, Boston. Still has lots of energy and still going. And really had a good game. Certainly the player of the match, if you would ask me, Millie, I guess that's hands down. And
Well, it would have been between her and Blair.
yeah. They're still looking for more.
Boston came together around Hercules, unable to. It's going to be a throw-in.
Still looking for more. And my scorer has not changed the board as yet.
Blair. Still Blair for Boston. Christopher drops it for. So the 4 players coming in, it's Christopher, Isabel, Ange, and Aya. Linton down the right flank with Peace. Linton cross, can't get past Webster, Boston. Through to Gazelles in the 89th minute of play. Hodge, Linton. Blair wins it. Vanterpool can make a run here. Vanterpool. Roach. Tia. Hodge. Ange. Puts it through. Too heavy. Straight to corner. Webster. Blair doesn't control. And the Gazelles can break here. Blair. Foul. It's a free kick to the Gazelles in the 90th minute of play. It's 6-0. 6-0. And the Queens will jump up the table.
Will they go to second or fourth or third?
They will jump up the table. They presently sits in 5th position, but this win will certainly take them to 3rd. This win will take them to 3rd. It will take them to 10 points and in 3rd position.
Well, they've done all the hard work. It's a matter of moments now. There you have it. Referee says no need to further. And there you had it. All in all, good game there for Diamonds Queens. The Gazelles FC tried their very best, but there was certainly no match for the Diamonds Queens, and rightly so. 6-0 front runners and winners, with the star player of the match, Desrina Boston, and she has had a really, really good game. Blair as well, but all in all, a good team effort. Millie, your final words before we close out.
A good game, a team effort by the Diamond Queen, coming away with a 6-0 victory over the Gazelles FC tonight, and putting themselves in the 3rd position after some 7 games. And they will be looking indeed to press home the advantage. The Superstars is the team to catch, and I'm not sure how and who is going to catch them, with the likes of Colleen and Kalia.
Sisters, as you would say. Yes.
Boston collects her Star Trophy, and indeed has done tremendously well. So we are going to close off things here tonight, and just to remind you before we do that tomorrow games continue right here. The youngsters will be taking on the EastEnders. That's in the first game, and the nightcap game is Tony.
Yes, the Roaring Lions, the dethroned champions, coming up against the up-and-coming and very impressive team this year in this year's tournament, the Diamonds FC. You won't want to miss that one. That's going to be a good Father's Day game. And as we say again, Millie, blessed and happy Father's Day to all those when it comes. If you're celebrating it tomorrow, we wish you all the best and many more as the Lord sees it fit and as you sojourn in the land of the living.
Well, until then, it's we are saying to you, have a good one. Go to church, get your blessings. Make sure that you, for your wives, you make sure you cook that really, really good meal, and that you all our fathers enjoy that day when it comes. So on behalf of the AFL, it's AFL. It comes to you only on AI Live. On behalf of the man Tony, it is the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to Master Control and inviting you to join us at 6 in the PM tomorrow by the grace of God. Go church, get your blessing, and be right here at 6 when the first ball is kicked. Until then, it's good night and goodbye.